Okay, so please send it to me how many questions you did. If you finished, that means perfect. Hello, Isaac，你去哪儿啦？
golf course.
哦，OK，你去下场了是吧
Yeah.
？OK，我猜，你看，
Put on sunscreen. I feel like you did it.
你看那个老师多聪明，我一猜就猜到了，这种对不对？OK，好，我们今天来看一下小朋友们写了几个。OK，都看起来了，so it's getting better. Okay, Isaac, did you see Pen cut the hair?
Yeah.
Guys, did you guys see that June cut her hair too short?
No，朱也很可爱呀、
It looks so short.
你这个怎么这样？那你明天我把你就剪成
He
这
said
个
I look like Dora the Explorer.
是什么东西啊？是
Like, you know, the Dora.
Dora 没有啊，Dora 像你吧？你的头发比较像 Dora 吧
Girl, that's what she said.
？OK OK Isaac，听说你昨天把最后一个什么东西吃了，是不是？星期天
What?
Ate your sister's bun.
包子，本来说有一个包子的，后来被你吃掉了，有没有这种事情
Yeah.
？OK 啊，这过
I
两
was really hungry. I didn't really eat lunch.
再去玩的时候，那个老师给你多带点吃的啊。Okay, so boys and girls, let's take a look at the today thing, okay? So we're going to just to do the quickly example one, because that's is really very easy. But before we do that, I just want to emphasize this one, okay? So everybody, solving literal equation, 这个我们不讲了啊。Okay, so the most important thing is if you have an equation ax equals b. Okay, so I win. It's sometimes it's 3x equals 5, right? So 5x equals -6. So they're all equals to, or 3 over 4x equals pi, something like that, okay? So they're all represent as ax equals b, correct, everybody? So x equals b over a, but only when a is not equals to 0, right? So if a equals to 0, that means this equation has no solutions, correct, Isaac? Okay, so we call this one is a domain and this one is the range, right? Okay, so when a equals b equals 0, so everybody, if x equals b over a, and you know b is equal 0, and a cannot be equal 0, but when b equals 0, does it mean that has infinite many solutions? 0 times x equals 0, if we go back to the original one. Understood, everybody? So x could be anything. Irrational, rational, it doesn't matter. But if you say x equals b over a, so a cannot equal to 0. But everybody, I just want to say, okay, so ax equals b is the original equation, and x equals b over a is something you transferred, okay? So based on that, a and b could equals to 0. Understand, Iwan? Okay, so for any equation, actually, for the literal equation, it could be having only one solution, unlimited solution, or no solutions. Correct, everybody? Okay, so let's just first quickly take a look at the example number 1, and let's just do this one yourself, okay? 自己做啊，不要以为看到答案了，我们就答案抄一抄好了，好吧？这很简单的题目。 Okay, I have received it. Okay, this one's pretty easy. All you need to do is just times the 9 to the both left and right side. So 9c equals 5f minus 160. So 9c plus 160 over 5 equals f. So basically, you can just simplify it. So it's pretty easy. We're not spending any more time on that, okay? So now let's take a look at the next one, okay? So the next part, I hope nobody is looking at the answer right now, okay? So this is a very important question for a lot of AMC 10 questions, okay? It's called if x equals a over b plus c equals b over c plus a and over c over a plus b. Find the value for x. Okay, so everybody, we are talking about the weight of this question, okay? So if you see they're equals to each other for each of the term, so basically A, B, C are the same weight. I'm not saying A equals B equals C, but they're the same weight. Do you understand? Because they could be simply replaced it. If I replace with B, A with B, and B with C, and C with A, you're going to find out another equation. Get it, everybody? So this is called the weight is the same. So when the weight is the same, we can just assume that they are all equals to each other. So A equals B equals C. The simply is you can just think there may be one, so see if it is working. Okay, it is working. So 1 over 2 must be the answer. So immediately I know the answer must be pick up from A or C. So I just want you to take a look, it's A or C. Okay, everybody try to do yourself. Okay, so pretty much. Okay, so 有些小朋友 Isaac, 你为什么说 you have a color printer, no fair? Why is that? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So basically, we can think it's 1 over 2 and 1 over 2 or negative 1, right? And most of you has picked 1 over 2a as the answer, right? So let me tell you. Thank you, Iwan. You get it right. Okay, good job, Iwan. So the thing is, when you have a Iwan, you're very decent boy. So A over B plus C equals C B over C plus A and equals C over A plus B, right? So they were all things, they're all equals X, correct? So on the other hand, is it A equals X times B plus C? B equals X times A plus C. And C equals X plus A plus B, correct, everybody? Am I right? So if I plus all these equations together, so A plus B plus C equals what? Equals X times B plus C plus A plus C plus A plus B, correct, everybody? On the other hand, is also equals 2x B plus C A plus C equals A plus B plus C. OK, 好，这个题目就回到我们刚才说的 AX equals B 了。So a lot of students said, that's very easy. because a plus b plus c equals 2 times a plus b plus c. So obviously, the equals half. But that is based on a plus b plus c is not equals to 0, right? Correct, everybody? But if a plus b plus c equals 0, so that is another way. Sorry, where's x? X is here. Sorry, I missed x, right? If it is not equals to 0, I'm going to black out this one. If it is not equals to 0, so x equals a plus b plus c over 2 times a plus b plus c. Correct, Ping Ping? So you can just simplify, so x equals 1 over 2. But if a plus b plus c equals 0, everybody, so that means a equals negative b minus c, correct? Am I right? So x basically equals negative b minus c over b plus c, correct? So equals what? Equals negative b plus c over b plus c, so equals negative 1. So basically,
你能找一组 ABC 吗？
啊？
找一组 ABC，
什么？
就找到一组 ABC，让它等于负1。
we don't have to find out what is A and B and C, Austin. The question is find out X. So A equals negative B minus C is possibly right in the mathematical level. I don't have to find exactly what is A and what is B, what is C. Get it? The question is not asking you what is ABC's value. They're just asking you what is a value, or we say it is actually the ratio of A over B plus C and B over C plus A and C over A plus B. Get
但
it?
我感觉前面有条件少了，你到后面，所以感觉有点问题。
什么地方少了？
就感觉前面那么多写的，然后你后面直接变成 A 加 B 加 C 不等于0，虽然这个也对的，但前面有一些条件是不是少考虑了？
什么地方少考虑了？
那我也不知道什么地方少考虑，我感觉有地方少考虑了。
没有啊，这个就是最完整的，因为如果你只算出来1/2，你用的是 special value。So
但是它既然 x 能等于负1，它肯定能找到一对 ABC。
I don't have to find it. I didn't find it, but I don't have to. Exactly. Because you can just find out A equals negative B minus C, right? So if you want to, you can do 2 equals negative 1 minus 1, correct?
带回原式的话，哦，但2等于负1减负1。
Sorry. 我是说 B 等于负1 ，C 等于负1，就是负的负1。Sorry, I write it wrong. Like that. So A equals 2, B equals negative 1, and C equals negative 1, right? We plus together equals, so we put it the other one, so negative 1 over 2 minus 1. So it's again negative 1. So you can easily find a set of number. I didn't do that, but it's right. Get it? So A equals 2, B equals negative 1, and C equals negative 1. Get it, everybody? Okay, so this is a way of doing that. It's the right proper way of when you want to solve any questions like that, okay? So we're gonna quickly do another one. I'm gonna move the number here, okay? 其实不用做了，是一样的题目。Find the value at x over y plus z if x over y plus z equals y over x plus z and z over y plus x. So basically that's the same thing, but this time there's no x. So how do we do it? You can just name this whole thing as like a bigger A, or you can say it's equals K or equals whatever. So that's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's D, okay? The answer is D, very good. Okay, so let's move forward. But boys and girls, when you're doing homework for this week, I want to see how you get the answer. Okay, I want to see how you get the answer one by one. 不要只给我一个答案，可不可以 ？Understood, Peter? Okay. So now let's take a look at this one. Okay, so this part we have been going through for a lot of times, right? Following equation ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so x squared equals k, x equals positive or negative square root k. Correct? Okay, if it is a quadratic formula, it's negative b plus and minus b squared minus 4ac. And discrimination is the value of delta b squared minus 4ac. It's called the discriminant. If the discriminant is z equals to 0, that means there's only one solution, or we say two solutions equals to each other. If the delta is bigger than 0, the two unique real solutions, and if the delta is smaller than 0, there's no real solutions. If you don't remember these, just to quickly take a look and memorize them in your brain, okay? So let's take a look at question number 1, okay? So solve x if x times x minus c equals 1 minus c. 我写的大一点啊 x times x minus c equals 1 minus c. So I want to solve the solution of that. Of course, you're going to using this one, right? Or if you want to using something we learned before, it's totally fine. Thank you, Austin. I have received your answer. I hope it is right. If it is not, I'm going to be very sorry. Okay, we have also learned the Vieta theorem. Okay, I give you some hint. 如果你用 regular 的方法做的很麻烦。Good job, June. Give me 5. You get it right. 5, give me 5. Good. Austin 错了，打屁股，打屁股，打屁股。哎，Austin，你学校离我家很近，我决定明天早上到你学校的门口来堵你，打你屁股。
啊，我明天不上学。
不行，明天一定要上学。那我后天去堵你，你后天上学吗？
好了，后天我也不去。
何必呢？为了逃避打屁股。
我考试。
哦，你这两天考那个 AP 是吧？
嗯，
今天考什么呀？
啊，今天没考，明天开考。
啊，今天没有啊？哦，我也有学生今天有考。你明天考什么？
计算机。
哦，那你肯定没问题啊，这个5分稳当啊。
没有，我想冲满分的。
5分和满分有什么区别啊？这5分就考。
满分有证书，那个发你。
对，有个 certificate。对 ，OK, everybody. So if you finished, Okay, so I have received Peng's, Austin's, and June's 3 answers. Only June is right. Okay, Austin 和鹏鹏两人都要打屁股。OK， 鹏鹏打起来比较方便 ，Austin 要跟他妈妈联系一下，然后等他 AP 考完了以后才能打。Austin actually I think it's good to 打你屁股先，这样子的话你 AP 可以考满分。Okay, 鹏鹏 corrected. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so everybody, we have x times x minus c equals 1 minus x. So first of all, everybody, I need to make them as a regular polynomial. I wouldn't understand. So change it to the ax squared minus plus bx plus c equals 0, right? So for this question, a equals 1, b equals negative c, and c equals c minus 1. Okay, so there are actually two ways of doing that. Okay, with Vieta theorem, that's actually easier. So x1 plus x2 equals negative c over 1. So it's c. x1 times x2 equals c minus 1. 那你看一看嘛，两个数相乘等于 c 减1，两个数相加反而等于 c， 那怎么办？那肯定就是一个数是1，还有一个是 c 减1，然后加起来刚好等于 c. So the answer is D. Correct? This one is much quicker, I think. But if you forgot Vieta theorem thoroughly, you say, okay, 我忘了，那怎么办？那就只能用这个方法，对不对？ Okay, so 在这里面 2a, so 2, so b 等于负 c, 所以 positive c, plus and minus square root c squared minus 4c plus 4. So it's c over plus c minus 2 squared and square root over 2. Okay, so it's c plus c minus 2 absolute value divided by 2, correct? So we need to see if c is bigger than 2 or c is smaller than 2. So if c is bigger than 2, equals what? Oh, sorry, plus minus. c plus c minus 2 or c minus c plus 2 over 2. So equals c minus 1. And this one is 1. Okay, so if you think c is smaller than 2, that's the same thing. c plus and minus 2 minus c, correct? Divided by 2. So equals c plus 2 minus c over 2, or c minus 2 plus c over 2. So basically the answer is the same. It's 1 or c minus 1. So that's why the answer is still this one. 是不是这个方法更简单一点？只有你是不是用别的？你用哪个方法？
用的 quadratic formula
你用这个的。
啊，
OK， 但这个是不是更快一点？对不对 ？OK， 我们学过的东西要会啊。So, Isaac understood? OK， 我们先要恭喜一下 Isaac 在那个刚刚那个比赛当中得奖了啊 ，Isaac, right? Congratulations！ 你看，很不好意思。OK， 好，我们现在
Thank you.
呀，你不要不好意思嘛。OK， 好，我们来看一下 Example 5。OK， 我跟你讲，小朋友得奖就是很高兴，为什么不高兴？对不对 ？OK，Example 5 find the greatest solution of the equation。这个很简单 ，x 的 power 4 minus 34x squared plus 225 equals 0。 Okay, so 这道题目不用说了啊。Okay, so I have received 3 answers. All of them are right. Isaac 和 Peter 还有 Ivan 加油哦。June 和 Austin，我问你们一个问题啊，你们觉得鹏鹏是不是儿科啊？他把答案发给我以后，他说什么？他说如果这个答案是 C， 他就说哦 ，It's Cindy。然后如果是 B， 他说哦 ，Beatrice ate Cindy。傻子呀！算了，不想说什么。Okay, June and Austin is right. Pimpin is right. Okay, Peter. So X 好，哎呀，我是白的。
Am I right or am I right?
You're right. Okay, so 你不要说话，我不想跟你说话。Okay, 你现在是戴罪立功。Okay, very good, Ivan. Good job. Okay, Ivan 在我最后要公布答案之前，把答案找了出来。Okay, so 225 is actually equals what? Divided by 5. So 45 and divided by 5 equals 9 and 3 and 3, right? So at 34 is what? 25 plus 9. So basically it's x squared minus 25 and x squared minus 9 equals 0. 哦，我告诉你们没有，我有学生进了美国国家队。I told you already, right?
你学生在美国，
对，进了美国奥数国家队，而且他才9年级，是 youngest。 对啊，而且他特别矮，
Girl,
所以长得高的小朋友没希望了啊。
why don't you tell him his age, his weight, his height, and his house address?
我让你说话了吗，许萌萌？
No, but it's okay.
Okay, so x 平方等于25 or x squared equals 9, right? So x equals positive or negative 5 or x equals positive or negative 3. So what is the biggest one? 5. So the answer is B. Understood, Isaac? Okay. Now let's take a look at next one. 在这里动一块白的，对，对，不对，对，我应该把这块白的弄在下面，哎，然后这样子往上移，哎，你们就看不到答案了，滚，好。哎呀，这道题目我把答案写在上面了，连那个推的，你们自己做吧。也许我做错了呢。If A and B are non-zero real numbers and that equation x squared plus bx plus b equals 0 has solution of A and B, so what is a pair of AB? OK， 这道题目有点怪的啊。Austin， 你是怎么做的 ？C 大家都知道是 C 吗
韦达定理。
？OK，good。Ivan 说，Ivan， 你觉得我是那么坏的人吗？Okay, so very good. Okay, so Pimpin, you use Virda's theorem, right? So A plus, so A plus B equals negative B. Everybody? And A times B equals B. based on this, we know A equals 1. And because A equals 1, so 1 plus B equals negative B. So 1 equals 2B, negative 2B, sorry. So B equals negative half. So that's why the answer is this one. Get it? Pimpen, get it? Iwan, get it? Isaac, get it? Peter? Okay, we're still using the Vieta theorem. 当然，如果你说我不喜欢用 Vieta theorem， 能不能做也能做，对不对？但是我觉得这个是最快的一个方法。Okay, we can just using the regular one, so a squared and whatever, and it takes forever to do that. Okay, so let me just do another black block. And now move forward. 小心。Okay, example 7. There are two values for a for which equation 9x squared plus ax plus 12x plus 25 equals 0 has only one solution for x. What is sum of those values of a? Okay, please read the question carefully. Okay, I have received Austin. 你要不要再看一下你的答案？我觉得我明天需要来你家，今天晚上需要来你家打一下屁股 ，make sure 你明天 AP
哦，解释没毛病啊。
没毛病吗 ？OK， 我们来看一下这道题目啊。OK， so
Sum of those value of x 啊，有很多个 x 吗？哦，
还有求的是 find the value of a. We want to find the value of a, not the value of x.
但我找的是 a 啊，但是它是要2a，然后要把这个 sum 给加在一块。
嗯哼，
我做对了吗？
你对了，
我做对了吗？
对啊，对啊，郑、鹏鹏还有 Isaac 都对了。Ivan 和那个叫什么，和 Austin 是一样的，和 Austin 是一样的。Ivan 跟 Austin 错一块儿去。那我们来看啊，这个题，
24哦，你这个 a， 你这个题，
你的题又不好，因为题不好。我跟你讲啊，那个Austin 啊，就是明显的叫什么，你们知道吗？就有一句话，就拉不出屎，就怨地球没有引力。就每次自己做错，都跟我说，肯定是题不好。Austin 改过来了啊。Okay, so everybody, so Iwan and Peter, so you should say this one, okay? So I put the a plus 12 together because this is basically the coefficient of x, right? So a equals 9, b equals a plus 12, and c equals 25, correct? And because this one has only one solution for x, what does it mean? What does it mean? The delta equals what?
Zero.
Zero, 对不对？好了，那 delta 是等于什么？等于 a 加12，说 b 的平方减去4ac 嘛，对不对？4乘以25乘以9 equals 0. So basically you can find the value of a squared plus 144 plus 24a minus 900 equals 0, correct? So basically you're going to find out a squared plus 24a minus 756 equals 0. Right? So this one you can do 因式分解 a minus 18 times a plus 42 equals 0. So a equals 18 or negative 42. So the sum of value of a is negative 42 plus 18 equals 24. Okay, so the one who gave me 18, 肯定想啊，这个 positive a 肯定 positive 的呀。OK, a 对不对，艾文？啊，是不是啊？ So that's the problem. Okay, so get it. So we're going to move forward to the number 8. What is the smallest integral value for k such that 2x times kx minus 6 minus x squared plus 8 has only no real roots? 很简单啊。Okay, I have received June's answer and Austin, 你的答案又跟 June 不一样，我有点慌张啊，不知道这次是你赢还是 June 赢啊？有一点点慌张啊。Austin, Austin, wake up, Austin, Austin, wake up！
又错了。
你完了你，我跟你讲，你看 shake， 把头给我，来把头拿过来，让我 shake 一下你。
哦。Smallest of k.
怎么办 ，Austin？ Okay, Pin, you got to run as well. 我们全班就只能靠着 June 了。
Oh, I see.
Okay, yeah, Pin, you're right now. Austin, 你还没发现 ？OK， 我要讲了。June, very good. Okay. So the smallest integral value. So first of all, we need to put this one out. 2kx squared minus 12x minus x squared plus 8 equals 0. So putting the x together, so 2k minus 1 x squared minus 12x plus 8 equals 0. 不对啊 Isaac, 不对. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So when is it having no real roots? Delta is smaller than 0, correct, everybody? So what is delta? B squared. So this guy, so 144 minus 4 times 8 times 2k minus 1. Need to smaller than 0. 那不就是144减去 64k 加上32小于0吗？那不就是176减去 64k 小于0，对不对？好了。What is the smallest integral value? Integral value, 你看这个 k 等于100也可以啊，那176减去6400肯定小于0啊。Smallest, 那我们把这个移过去，对不对？176小于 64k， 那你把176除以64等于多少啦？3不到一点嘛，那最小就是3。Get it, Ivan? 那5哪里来的？4哪里来的 ？Isaac， 我知道你怎么算错了，你觉得要比这个数大？哎，不对啊，对，这2点几嘛，176除以64等于2点几嘛，2.8嘛，对不对 ？So the smallest should be just over this one, so the integer number is 3. Understand, Austin? Everybody? Okay. Austin 怎么办啊？要不要打屁股？还是打一打？打一打就好。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so the most important part here is we also have the absolute value, right? For any real number x and y, so x and y is equals to each other if x equals y or x equals negative y. Okay, for any other real number x and y, x minus y always equals y minus x. Understood, everybody? Okay, so there's a very important thing, okay, boys and girls, look at the screen, okay? If you have a minus 4 equals 5. So there's always 2 options, is a minus 4 equals 5 or 4 minus a equals 5. Okay, I don't want you to do this. Okay, June, 看着我啊，我希望你用这个方法一定要放到脑子里面，因为在学校里面老师会教你 a 减去4等于5，或者 a 减去4等于-5。Actually, this is straightforward, but not the perfect one. Okay, everybody? Because I want you to have the one is having in your brain as you can switch the inside to do the negativities. Pen understood? Because you always forget this one, okay? So 4 minus a equals what? Negative a minus 4. Get it? Peter? Okay, I want you to have this one in your brain. This is very important, okay? So now let's move forward and take a look at the question, okay? This question is pretty easy. Find the value of x if x minus 2 equals x minus 3, okay? Very easy. Austin, congratulations. June, congratulations. Very good. Okay, so this question is very easy, boys and girls. Impossible x minus 2 equals x minus 3 if they are positive. Understand, Alvin? So the first thing first I'm doing is x minus 2 equals 3 minus x. I'm doing this. Get it? I switch Or some people said, I don't like that. I want to do 2 minus x equals x minus 3. It is totally fine. They're the same. Okay, so 2x equals 5. So x equals 5 over 2. So that's the same thing. 5 equals 2x, so x equals 5 over 2. Get it? Because in this entire world, 如果它们中间没有 negative x 减2，能不能等于 x 减3？永远不可能等于 x 减2，对不对？朋友们 understand? So there must be one of them is negative. But I don't want you to put negative. Just remember, 如果 absolute value 这个东西它是一个负的，你不要去在前面加负号，你只要把前面的这两个数字怎么样 switch 一下。当然有些小朋友说，哎，如果它是 three term 的，如果是 three term， 那你就必须要在前面加负号。
我这个地方当 x 趋近于无穷大的时候，减2就等于3了。
啊？
然后这个地方要是当 x 趋向于无穷大，然后减2就等于减3了。
对，你可以这么讲，但我们现在这个algebra 的这个 way 里面，他们不会这样嘛。Understand? So everybody 看着我，如果是3个 term 就不可以直接在里面 switch 了，就必须在前面加一个负号。Understood? Okay, so if it is 3 term, you cannot just simply do that. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. 哎，你们真的好好学习一下 Zoom 啊！无论题目有难简单，它都很稳当的，你知道吗 ？She is very solid. This is very important. Okay. Okay. 哦，对，这里有个方法我忘了说了，就是在这个square root 的这个这个 absolute value 这个题目里面，你们有的时候还可以用什么方法？还可以用 square
对呀，
减2绝对值等于 x 减3的绝对值。还有个方法，因为绝对值你只要在外面加个平方，你就不用去管它的负数还是正数了。Understand, Ivan? Because any number squared, they're always positive. So that's why this one you can do x squared plus 4 minus 4x equals x squared plus 9 minus 6x， 对不对？好了 ，x squared gone， 然后呢，2x equals 5， so x equals 5 over 2。That's another way。对这道题目来讲，最简单的方法就是 x 减2等于3减 x， 对不对？但是 we have to learn different ways because questions are different. Okay, so at least, like I said, if this way is being blocked, at least you know other ways to do that. Okay, so let's take a look at number 10. So let's take a look at this one. 这个我们看一下啊，他说 the symbol x means x if x is not negative and negative x if x is not positive. We may then say concerning the solution x squared plus x absolute value minus 12 equals 0. That is only one root. The sum of the root is 1. The sum of the root is 0. The product of the root is negative 12, or the product of the roots is 9. Which one is right? Okay. Okay, good job, Austin. Austin, you're quicker than June this time, and you get it right. Good job. Okay, hello, it's me. You get it wrong. I'm sorry. Isaac, you get it right. Very good. Okay, So everybody, I want to emphasize the question. Sorry, Peng Peng, you get it wrong again. Okay, so we have the absolute value question. Okay, 每一个小朋友啊，来这个地方非常重要，这句话啊，特别是做错的小朋友，没有做出来的小朋友，当你看到 absolute value of x, there's a very important, you need to discuss if x is bigger than 0 or equals to 0 or x is smaller than 0. Okay, it's going to affect the whole entire thing. Get it? Okay, so 这个非常重要啊！看到绝对值的时候，都在心里面默默的想一想，这个 x 到底是大于0还是小于0的 ？Actually, they have two scenarios. Get it, Iwan? Get it, Peng Peng? Get it, Peter? Okay, there are two scenarios. So what is a scenario? This is a normal way. Of course, I'm going to explain the easier way later. But the normal way is means what? Normal way 就是你题目无论怎么再变，它都可以的。Okay, so normal way we have to do it. But 任何一个题目都是这样的。如果这个方法可以用在所有的题目上，那说明这个方法不会很快，但是一定会对。Okay, 明白吗？ So it doesn't matter. So let's take a look at this one. So if x is bigger than or equals to 0, so x squared plus x minus 12 equals 0, right? We don't have to do anything. 对不对？好，那也就是说 x 加4乘以 x 减3等于0，对不对？那 x 等于-4 or 3 correct? Okay, so when x is smaller than 0, everybody, 绝对值 x 平方还是没有变，是 plus x, you need to minus x, 对不对？因为它是个小于0的数啊。所以 in order to make this, because absolute value 是一个 positive number, 那你要把它这个 absolute value 这个去掉，你是要把它变成负号，所以减12等于0。所以是 x 减4乘以 x 加3等于0，所以 x equals 4 or -3. Correct? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So the roots will actually having all of them, right? But the thing is, so we can say, is it possible x equals -4? No, because we say x is bigger than 0, correct? Peter? 对不对？我首先说 x 是大于等于0的，那我这里做出来 x 等于4是不是不可以啊？所以在这道题目里面 x 只能等于3。那么在这道题目里面 x 小于0咯，对不对？x 小于0 x 等于4是不是不可以啊？所以 x 只能等于-3。So that's why 3 plus -3, the answer is C. Get it, everybody? Okay, so now I'm going to introduce the second way of doing that, okay? Peter and Iwan and Peng Peng, do you understand what I'm explaining here?
Yeah.
Okay, Peter, understood? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So the next way, I don't care it is positive or negative, but I'm going to just keep it like that. So is it correct, everybody? Do I have this one? So that means x absolute value equals 3 or x absolute value equals -4. Correct? Peng Peng? Iwan? And Peter? So is it possible x absolute value equals -4?
No.
No, so that's why x equals positive or -3. So that's why -3 plus -3 equals 0. Get it? So that is the way number 2. Okay, so now let's move to way number 3.
哎，等等，有可能啊，你回去让我画一下，你把那个回到刚刚那个界面，能不能？这个地方如果这个等于-4的话，哦，不行，磨长，没事儿，继续吧。
啊，真是觉得好久没有讲打屁股的事情。Okay, let's take a look at this one. So this one is the last way, okay? So do you understand this? I rewrite the equation as x absolute value equals 12 minus x absolute value squared. Correct, everybody? Hello?
Yours.
Yeah.
Because this one must be bigger or equals to 0, right? So that means absolute value squared must be small or equals to 12, correct? So that means x must be bigger or equals to -2 square root 3 and smaller than 2 square root 3, correct? Correct, everybody? Okay, so x is what? So the two roots are the symmetric, so that's why x, so the sum of them is 0. Get it, everybody? So that's the way of doing this, okay? So now let's move forward to the next one. The number of real solution of the equation. 哎呀，可以把它往下拉一点。算了，算了，我要把它全部弄掉了。哎呀，给你们看到答案了。好，自己做啊，不要去看答案。啊，鹏鹏，I highly doubt it。你有没有看偷看答案？
No.
嗯，对的，没有偷看答案，因为做错了。
Oh,
然后 June 也做错了。June 第一次做错。然后 Austin 也 Austin 对的，哎 Austin 也做错了。Austin
我做对了吗？
现在对了。艾文做对了，鹏鹏做对了。Okay, so let's see. The number of real solution of the equation, this one, is okay. 它问你有多少个 solution？ 那我们来看看啊，在这道题目里面，你就需要 discuss 啊，对不对 ？If x is bigger or equals to 0， 那这个 equation 就等于 x 的平方减去3x 加2等于0，对不对？那 x 减2乘以 x 减1等于0，所以 x 等于2 or 1，对不对？这已经两个值了，对不对？好了，那 x 如果小于0呢？而且你看这个 x 等于2 or 1，你看是不是大于等于0？对的，所以这符合，这两个都可以。那 x 小于0呢？ 如果 x 小于0呢 x 乘以 x squared 对等于什么？或 negative x times x。Right？ 好，你这个地方如果想不通，我就跟你讲啊，你把一个数字放进去，负5乘以负5的绝对值等于多少？等于负25。好了，那你现在负5乘以负5，负的负5是不是等于正5啊？所以还等于25，所以你是对的。And understand? So it's negative x squared minus 3 times negative x because it's negative. And when you absolute value it, it's positive. So you need to put a negative in front of it. Plus 2 equals 0. So it's negative x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals 0. You can just put a negative on the other side. So it's x squared minus 3x minus 2 equals 0. 这个有没有解啊？这个有解的呀，因为 delta 等于什么 ？delta 等于 b 的平方减去 4ac 啊 ，everybody 等于9加上4乘以2啊，等于17啊。So obviously this one is right， 对不对？好了，但是 Austin 我知道的，你就告诉我了，答案是 E， 对不对？因为这里也可以有2个值嘛。但是你有没有想过 Austin x 要小于0啊？ So it's negative b plus a negative square root 17 over 2， 对不对？那 negative b 等于什么？等于3，所以是3加上根号17除以2，或者3减去根号17除以2，这个是不是啊？这个不是解啊，因为 x 要小于0啊，所以这个是解。So 1, 2, 3 answers. The answer is D. Get it? So June? So when we're doing those questions, you need to, especially when you have case 1, scenario 1, scenario 2, you need to go back. When you calculate x, you need to go back because you give the domain for the x. X is bigger or equals to 0. X is smaller than 0. This is your domain. When you find out the value of x, you need to go back to see if it is fitful for the domain for this question. Understand? Get it, Austin? 拜拜。哎呀，今天给你发现好几个错误啊。OK， 好，我们应该最后一道题了，好吗 ？Okay, so the radical question. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so this is an AMC 12 question. The root of an equation 2 square root x plus 2x negative half. 那 x negative half 等于什么呀？
哦，1 over square root x.
Okay, so this one basically is 2 square root x plus 2 over square root x equals 5. Okay, can be found by solving. 也就是说，我要把它 simple， 把它变成这样子的格式，那怎么办？
Square both sides.
让 a 等于根号 x.
Very good, very good. OK， 好，那个 Isaac 说我 square both sides。
这样不行吧？
你看看吧，4x 加上4 over x 加上4等于25。Okay, so 4x plus 4 over x equals 21. Correct? What's next?
Multiply by x.
Multiple x. So 4x squared plus equals 21x. So 4x squared minus 21x plus 4 equals 0. Am I making something wrong? 我有没有做什么地方错了？
没有，
这是错了，这里是8 ，sorry。2倍的嘛 ，a 的平方加上 b 的平方加上2ab， 我这算错了，没有人发现我的错了。17x， 对不对？这里应该是17x， 所以 Isaac, congratulations, you get it right. Good job. Very good. OK， 好，那那个叫什么？怎么了？
1和1/4
哪个1和1/4
x.
啊？对，你已经做出来的。 Okay, yeah, we don't.
找
Yeah,
是
我们只要把它算出来就行。OK， 后面的题目都差不多。对，我们应该可以做，后面的题目应该都可以做。OK， 所以小朋友们，今天我会把作业发给你们，然后我希望作业不要给我一个答案啊 ，So don't just give me an answer. I want to see the process. Austin， 特别是你每次都是就是不会写的很清楚。我知道你要跳，但是你看你今天是不是好多题都做错了，对不对？今天要稍微写的仔细一点，好不好 ？OK， 每一道题就1、2，拿一张白纸写下来。艾文可不可以？好不好？写的仔细一点，好吗？ OK， 艾文的摄像头可以换一下了啊！你的摄像头让我都感觉我老花了，你知道吗？你看你哦，你看你都移动，你都叠影，来，艾文你移动一下给我看看。你看都有叠影，你知道吗？天哪 ！OK，so Peter's updated the video, the camera video is good。那个 Isaac 你的也不太行啊，你的就像一个头在那边空中悬浮一样，感觉很可怕。Okay, that's it for today's class. I'm gonna send the homework, and everybody, we're doing very good. But Austin today, remember 自己打2下屁股，明天拿5分啊，明天拿满分，好不好 ？Okay, congratulations for all of you, and also congratulations for Isaac. Good job. And 每个小朋友都加油，好不好 ？Okay, I want to see all of you giving me really positive feedbacks for every single one of you. Okay, I'm waiting here for you. 你看，我有一个小朋友，我刚认识他的时候，我根本不觉得他会进美国国家队的，但人家就进了，还是年纪最小的呀，对不对？人家现在其他小朋友都是11年级、12年级，他就9年级，对不对 ？OK， future 你们就是一个，哎，鹏鹏你不要把头发弄开来，就是哎呀，不好看，不好看。OK, that's it. OK, everybody, bye bye, bye bye.
谢谢，拜拜。
Oi.